This is Away Message, a podcast about what you find in hard-to-find places. I'm Jeremy Markovich.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is a total...
If you are in a totality spot, you can take off your glasses and look at the...
We are here with a bonus episode today because of something that happened on Monday that you might have heard about.
Corona for about 2 minutes. We can watch this. 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
I'm glad you're talking, Amy. I am absolutely speechless right now. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
There was a total solar eclipse. That was on Monday. Now, this is Tuesday, and I spent the morning looking over the reactions to the eclipse on the internet, and I think I have found the best reaction.
Wow, look at how dark it's getting. Look over there. Look, kids. Look, kids over there. Look. Look on the mountains over there. It is... Oh, my goodness.
This is from Andrews, North Carolina. That was the best place in western North Carolina to see the eclipse. The entire town was plunged into darkness for 2 minutes and 39 seconds. That is how long the moon completely blocked out the sun. And this family freaked out.
It's almost completely... It's going away! Look! Look at it! Yes!
Oh, this is... Oh, my God.
Look, kids! Look at it! Look at it, Layla! Oh, my God! That is amazing!
Is awesome! Daddy, look around!
I know it's dark! Look!
Oh!
Wow!
Not everybody had that reaction.
My phone.
That is so cool!
Star, Daddy, I see stars.
Oh, you see stars in the sky! Look!
In fact, how you felt and what you saw really depended on where you were.
Hello from Tamara Wheatley in Jefferson, North Carolina.
This is Jeff Lale in Greensboro.
We watched the eclipse in our driveway with our neighbors.
It was unfortunately a really cloudy afternoon with some rain.
We shared our glasses and it was fantastic.
Everybody was really disappointed.
Katie Shawns is here. Hey, Katie.
Hi.
I work with many Katies. There are 3 Katies. You work with me.
Yeah.
How do you set yourself apart from other Katies at our state?
Mostly we just point.
Okay. Katie, you are the assistant editor at our state. And tell me where you went yesterday.
I went up to PARI, which is the Pisgah Astronomical Research Institute. It's in Rosman, North Carolina, just outside of Brevard. So we get there and we go up to this ridge. It's called Optical Ridge. We're with basically amateur astronomers, scientists have gone to this event, and basically we watch the partial eclipse starting at 1:36, and we watch as it slowly becomes, it kind of looked like a Pac-Man at first, and then it slowly, the bite gets bigger and bigger. We had some clouds, and I spoke to Lebby Moran from PARI, and, you know, I think people were getting a little nervous about the clouds up there. And she was just so excited, regardless of the clouds.
If without clouds, it'll be nighttime. Think like 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
With clouds, it already makes it darker. Any ambient light is gone. It is going to be pitch black for 1 minute and 47 seconds here.
That's crazy. They've been planning this event for literal years.
All eclipses are just math. You can schedule when they're going to happen, basically. The next
right at the end, right before it was completely covered, we took our glasses off. There were some clouds, so we were able to look up at this tiny, tiny sliver of the sun, this white sliver. It's funny, but it looks sort of like a cartoon or emoji moon, you know, just the little slice. And we watched as it just disappeared.
Over there.
The birds had just flown by, and then they were quiet, and there were no more birds around us. And the temperature dropped like 15 degrees. We saw stars peeking through the clouds. I know that I had goosebumps the entire time, and I don't know if it was, you know, the chill, the sudden chill. I felt like I needed a sweater, or just the insanity of what was going on around me. But it was really like an outer body experience. It was just crazy. It looked like 45 minutes to an hour after the sun sets, when it gets really dark overhead, but on the horizon was this crazy orange glow, just like after the sun sets, and the clouds were different colors, and it was really beautiful.
So that was your experience.
Yes.
So my experience was a little bit different, and I think my experience may have been what a lot of other people in North Carolina felt, which was I was in Oak Ridge, North Carolina, which is just outside of Greensboro, and so I gathered up my whole family, and we went out back onto the back deck, and my mother-in-law brought Eclipse glasses. I got my 3-year-old son Charlie out to look at it.
Hey, Charlie. We are watching the eclipse.
The eclipse?
Yeah, you have to wear special glasses. You want to try them on?
No.
We started singing like sun-related songs.
Mr. Golden, please shine down on me.
And he could not have been less impressed.
Shine down on me. Let's go back inside.
Like, he just wanted to go back inside and play with his toys. And the moment comes, and where we were, we got about 94% coverage. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I noticed sort of the same things that you're noticing in the lead up. Like, the birds go quiet, and then the crickets come out. And then it gets noticeably cooler, like about 12 degrees or so cooler. And people were describing the sky as sort of like this weird Instagram filter. Like, it was darker and the color was a little bit off.
Hey, Charlie, does it look dark outside?
No.
Then the big moment arrives around 2:40 in the afternoon. And at that exact moment, a big gray cloud comes over and we can't see the sun at all.
Womp, womp.
And I felt like FOMO is a real thing, like the fear of missing out. And usually it doesn't matter, except for in this case, maybe it did matter because I kind of got everything. I got the build up and then no big finish. And you got the big finish. And I'm wondering, as we sit here a day later and talk about it, what you're left with.
It's strange. I was with somebody and we couldn't even describe what we had seen to each other. It was kind of like, you were there, I was there, we know. We couldn't put into words what we had just witnessed. And so it is really difficult to kind of describe, but I felt very small. I had heard a lot of things before I went into it, but before it happened, I just didn't know how I was going to feel or what to expect. But I had goosebumps for like 30 minutes to an hour after it happened, just every time I thought about it. You feel weirdly kind of like you're a part of history, like you're part of this weird thing that's happening, and it's in the moment, it's insane. So you're just sort of trying to take it in. But it almost like time stopped too, if that makes sense. Like as soon as the light went away and it was so dark and just crazy outside, it felt like, oh, we have this one moment. And then the sun kind of peeked back out and everything brightened up immediately and it was over. Earth is a tiny, tiny part of what's out there. And that definitely was a feeling that kind of has stuck with me in the last 24 hours.
Katie, thank you.
Thank you.
Katie Shans is the assistant editor at Our State Magazine. Just a few more statistics here. The last total solar eclipse in North Carolina was in 1979, and there's going to be another one in 2024, but the path of totality, the complete darkness, will not pass over North Carolina then. One more thing, we asked a lot of you to share your experiences, and you did, but this one particularly stands out to me. This is somebody who recorded their thoughts off of Highway 276 out in the Mountain Bridge Wilderness area out in western North Carolina. She was just driving down the road, and then it happened.
Hey, this is Elise Dashew and Ian Beveridge.
Oh, really? That's the first time I heard it.
It is 2:37, and it's getting dark.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
It's nighttime.
It is dark.
Oh, my gosh.
visit totality.
Yep.
We're going live on Facebook here,
Okay.
and it's really dark for 2:30 in the afternoon.
Thank you to everybody that responded. We'll be back with another regular episode of Away Message on Thursday.